Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this video is a bit late because I'm actually filming it today rather than yesterday because we were out and I didn't get to do it ahead of time. So here it is anyway, and it's very early in the morning, so I do look and feel just a bit tired because I've not long woken up. I did wake up at 5 in the morning. I seemed to be wide awake at that time, and I thought, no. So I went back to sleep. So if I've got a really deep voice, it's because I've just woke up. We had a really good time yesterday. We went to see Paul and Victoria and Harley, and two older boys were there at first because they were going to their dad's, but they weren't there yet. And so we all kind of met up at the Ashford Outlet, which is a shopping centre, and then we went back to theirs and listened to music, watched football, then listened to more music and had food there, and it was really nice. So it's a lovely day, but no time to actually do any filming or anything. So but a naughty day on the diet. Yes, it was. And these are Gary's favourite chocolates, by the way. He wanted me to tell you that. I don't know why, but he said, you can show them that I got these. So these are tiramisu flavoured Lindor by Lindt. And they're really yummy, actually. Not that I got to eat any, really. Only one. But anyway, double Grogu Day. Double Grogu Day, still a thing, but yeah, I can't rip it off and show you tomorrow's because I'm not reforming tomorrow's. I'll get confused again, you know. It's today, so we're just looking at double Grogu because the weekendy one is this. Nah, we'll do that one. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm a bit stuffed up because I was eating naughty things. I think that's why. And a bit wheezy. Let's do the jokey time. Jokey time. I have to blow my nose, and I don't think I've got anything here. Never mind. Now, strangely, I've got an itchy nose as well. This seems upside down. I think it is. Where am I up to? Let's see. Playing hide and seek we did. Yeah. You know you aren't getting enough sleep when you wake up and you let your cat know. We did this one. Yep, didn't turn the page again, did I? Here we go. Vodka and cheese. This is called at vodka and cheese. The hardest part of parenting is parenting your own traits out of your kids. Oh my God, isn't it just? Not so much mine, because, you know, I don't think I'd mind if either of my kids wanted to hold yarn, but mainly their dads. Mainly their dad. My baby has an old soul, which sucks because I'm pretty sure I paid for a brand new one. All the trials and pain of childbirth disappear the moment you see your exhausted husband shake a bottle of breast milk all over himself because he forgot to put the top on. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I didn't have a very good experience with the booby feeding. No, I didn't. It was awful. And so, second time around, I didn't even attempt it. No, I think it was because when I had Paul, I had a multitude of tablets that I had to take, and every one of them they said was fine with breastfeeding, but you know what, I think together they acted like some Molotov cocktail, and they weren't fine, and he had terrible colic and screaming abdabs every single day at about 4:30 to 6 o'clock in the evening. It started, and it didn't finish until about 12 hours later. So that had to end, you know. And the minute I stopped and put him onto a formula feed, he just slept through the night and there was no more of it. So it was obviously that caused it. Plus, he would sometimes like really be hungry and look for it, have a bit of a suck some and just go spit it out. Didn't even like the taste. Even as a baby associated, that's going to make me ill. So yeah, no, I never tried it again. That was the end of that. And I was really tired, ill, exhausted, and I really didn't, really couldn't do it. So yesterday I bought a couple of these for the cars. So I've got this one for the house, which is, I've shown you this, haven't I? This is the glasses cleaner. But I have got them in the car for not only Gary's glasses, but sunglasses. So yeah, took out my car yesterday and I had to drive home. So I was a bit woken up when I got home, and I thought, should I make my video? But it was really dark, and so I thought, I can't really simulate the daylight, because in the dark it's really quite bad to film. But I have done it. I have put lights in and done it. But I figured I really ought to try and unwind and sleep. So, excuse me. So I did. So I bought lots of Christmas presents yesterday as well. My voice is going again. I must have a tissue. You'd think, wouldn't you? Is that one? I have one. Sorry about this, guys. I don't like doing this sort of thing in front of you. So what I'll do is I'll just go over here. I'm still here, guys. Yeah. No boogies. No. Just making sure. No boogers. I can breathe though. It's definitely a bonus. Gary's made me a nice cup of tea. It's always so much nicer when somebody else makes it. But do you know what? Alfie was making it for me before he went to his dad's. He made me 2 cups and it was gorgeous. I had biscuit tea, but and I remember I said to Victoria, isn't it wonderful when a kid gets to the age where they can make tea? It's like the biggest gift. I remember, not so much Michael, was dreadful at it, but Paul, because he drank tea, he was good at making tea. And he was good. He was. So, yeah, I've got 2 lovely cups of tea made by Alfie. But I've got a lovely cup of tea made by Gary now. So, also I bought a new coat. It's a weird coat, really. It's a cross between a donkey jacket docker's coat and a coat. When I said coat, it reminds me of that girl that says goat on the thing that does the rounds on YouTube and Facebook. When she doesn't just call it a goat, it's a something goat, and they're saying to her, "No, it's a goat," and she's going, "No, it's a goat." But when I said coat, it reminded me of the way she says goat. Probably because it's just English, I don't know. But anyway, that's beside the point. Bought this coat, not a goat. And although it will keep grass down. Anyway, we didn't sell goats. So anyway, I bought this coat and it was for the boat. I'm just such a poet. I bought a coat, not a goat. It was for the boat. And I thought it'd keep me warm. And the only problem with it is I've got to take 2 coats. Because it doesn't have a hood. But it is woolen. You know, like I haven't had one of those for a while. And I like them because you can put lapel badges on. Not that it's got any lapels. It was in the Calvin Klein shop. It's really nice, actually. But it was small. And how the heck a small fits me is it must be the most ridiculously baggy coat in reality to get your own size. But because it's a small, it fits me in the arms. Because sometimes, when they up the sizes, they also lengthen the arms. And I end up with like arms, in my things like Gibbons. Why do they think that just because you might be a little bit bigger around the midsection, say, that suddenly your arms are 20 feet long each? What's that all about? You know, the normal length arms. Anyway, I got this jacket. Let's call it a jacket, not the C word. Yes, and I got a pullover. I don't wear them very often, but it's a mulberry colour. It's really nice, in the same shop, and they're all in their sale. So I figured, you know what, I'm having it. And I've got a pullover in there as well. The rest of the stuff that I bought were all Christmas presents, and they're all now in bags on the floor in the bedroom waiting for me to wrap them. Gary's currently wrapping up Christmas presents. He bought me a few yesterday, and he's wrapping those. I think he bought anyone else. Got a sneeze, but he does have some to wrap for others as well. But we want to get some kids paper. I think when I was wrapping mine, I didn't have kids paper, but I did buy a wrapping paper at the time that was girly. And I said, you could wrap the girls' presents in that, and it didn't do them all. So, but they didn't have boy-y paper, only girly paper. Lots of girly fun at the outlet. There's mostly, you do get the odd guy shop, like you get Moss Bros, you know, and you get sports shops. But my favourites are there, and that being Kurt Geiger, who I didn't have anything from Kurt Geiger. I specifically went there looking for longer boots, the ones that come past your knee, because my pair that I have don't feel great on the inside anymore. And I know you can get insoles, but they never stick. And then you put your foot in that boot and it's going to slide, because it's one of those that you put your foot in and it's got a half zip, so you can't really even undo them all the way. To put your foot in to manoeuvre, and as you walk anyway, that's going to slip down. So they're okay to wear if you're maybe going for dinner and you're just getting in the car, going and having something to eat, getting in the car and coming home. They're okay in that respect, but they're not if you're walking. So I've got a pair of under the knee that I've been wearing all year, but they're still nice, and I can, if I were to clean them up, you know, they would look brand new still, more or less. So the new ones that they've got are identical, only a little bit longer. Well, I say they're identical. There is one thing about them that's different, and that is mine have got that stretchy fabric back, whereas the new ones are completely the same all the way around. So that just means they're not stiffer, but they don't give like the others. And although they still fit, they tend to wrinkle because that back is not giving. You pull them up as high as you can, but they still wrinkle. So the newer ones don't look as good as the older ones did. So I weren't convinced. And I said, no, look around, see if there are any others. And then went into Moda, and theirs were uncomfortable. And there one shop left, and that was Carvella. And so I found a pair in there that they could zip all the way down, which is even better. But the strangest thing happened yesterday. I had this huge bruise. I don't know if it was where I was keep trying boots on, and taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, pulling them up. But I had this huge bruise appear here. And you know, I keep getting them. I keep showing you these bruises. So that was alarming, and I noticed it when I was up on the counter, like paying for something, and I thought, wow, where did that come from? So I did Google it, and it said that if you bruise, especially as you get older, you know, like 21 like I am, yeah, you can be prone to more bruising. But if you notice you bruise more frequently, you should see a doctor. Well, I'm bruising, it's not frequent, but, you know, I'm always getting these, like, little blood digs, like a little blood vessel burst there. But that was alarming. I just couldn't believe it. And it was this whole patch here had this bruise. It's a little bit gone off colour now. You still see it. I was just, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and I thought, I know I've not knocked my hand. You know, I've just been trying these boots on in all these different shops. I haven't knocked it on anything. So yeah, weird. And one of the causes is, the possible causes, is diabetes. And I have lots of other symptoms that point to diabetes. But when I had my blood checked before, I did not have it. So, I don't know, maybe I need to have another test. Or I'm just all pre again. I don't know. But there are other underlying causes. Where's it all coming from? That's what I want to know. So anyway, hello, back again. What was I going to say? I don't know, I've forgotten. But it was a good day and really enjoyed it. And I've been saying to Gary, I want to go to the outlet. I want to go to the for ages. So I'm really glad that we went. And it was Christmassy. They had the lights on, and so we took some pictures. Hang on. Oops. Headbutt the light. I never do. Right. I can show you some. It's a funny one of me. And so I've got to kind of zoom in a little bit, I think, because this is Paul and Harley in the kind of, obviously in the evening that got very pretty. But I'll zoom in, and this, so you can see them. This is Paul and Harley. I took a few of those so you can get the best shot. This one, in Austin Powers, I decided to do a and I thought I was doing it. I was just doing that while they were getting ready to take it, but Victoria took it, and then Gary decided to do this. So there was one of me and Gary, and that, yeah, she happened to snap that one as well. Typical Gary. But we did have a seriously one done. There you are. So that's me and the Gary. Let me zoom in and you can see us. There we are. There's me and Gaza. And then there's Harley by the big tree, which is just like a giant cylindrical pyramid. And I did take a few of those to get a good shot. So that was really all I took. But actually, no, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did send them to them. So I must still have them. Hang on a sec. I missed some. Where are they? Oh, hang on. Here they are. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, because I went to the last one, perhaps. There is one of Paul, Victoria, and the guy on the very end. This is Bailey, and that's his brother Alfie. And then, so that's all four of them. And I did a few of those, but as I'd skipped to the last one of the other to show you, you didn't get to see them all, but that's them. There you go. I knew I took more than that, because I went to show you the one. Victoria took it, and the one of Gary. Anyone to think I had dry ice last night? I don't know what's going on. While we were walking around, moustache, I did actually get a bit of a sore throat. I put that down to the fact that I was eating all the wrong things, I think. Not because I'm ill, but I saw some nice hats. Because walking around Christmas markets, it's going to get cold. And there was a nice one in the guest shop, but it was grey. And I'd have to make a grey scarf, and a sparkly grey scarf at that to match it. And but I have lots of scarves. I mean, I have a whole box of scarves that I've made over the years. So, you know, I don't really fancy that. But although I could have done one and just did it for my channel. You know what? My very first ever scarf was grey and sparkly. The one I did for this channel, the very first one. I think I must have given it away. Because I don't think I have it. And I could have replicated that. I did it with the King Cole Glitz. I did it with Baby Glitz, I think. But it's the same colour now in the adult one, and I have that. So I could have done it. But I didn't buy the hat. Hats and me, they don't really get on. I don't suit a hat. But, you know, if I'm going to wear that jacket that I bought, it will need one. But it'll need black, obviously. So if I wear my other coat because it's raining, it's a big winter one and it's got a hood. So I wouldn't need a hat or a scarf. You can't, so it comes right here and it's all furry and it's just very, very warm. So I'm going to take both of them because there's no weight limit on your luggage. And if I need that, if it rains, I should be wearing that one. If it doesn't, I'll wear the other and have a hat. But they said that because we've got a suite, they provide us with an umbrella. And you can even take it off the ship and while you're walking around. So that'd be cool. Don't even have to worry about taking an umbrella with me, I think. But I'm not an umbrella holder anyway. So I have black gloves, which I bought last year. I just don't have the hat. But so I need to find a nice black hat. The black hat the black gloves that I have got sparkly Kurt Geiger stones in them. So I really should have bought the hat that matched that. I'll have to look online and see if I can find it. Then I'll be sorted. Well, I won't have a scarf, would I? I did see a hat and a scarf, but I just wasn't prepared to pay that kind of money for it. I had one in also in Guess, but it was £40 for the scarf and a lot more for the hat. And it was heavy and it was beaded. And I just thought, not the same as the other one I saw. I did it in grey and light colour. Anyway, I would have if I'd done that one in black, I'd have got it. It was a lot cheaper. And it had kind of pretend cables and it was very thin. But I figured, you know, it might suit me. I should have just put it on and should have just bought it maybe, I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, moving on from hats and winter accoutrements. Yeah, I should make one, shouldn't I, really? And then do a tutorial for it. See, all the ones I've got are colourful, I think. I don't think I have any black ones. I do have black ones that I made, like scarf-wise, but they're furry. And I have one that's made with fur. And they're just all furry balls stuck together. And I love that. But that's yeah, it's like having a furry scarf. It's really nice. Yes, I do have some, but I said I was going to talk about it anymore. And I went on again. Never mind. So, yeah. Yeah, we're still wrapping. Wow. I can hear the sellotape going. Probably going to run out. I do have some more out in the yarn van, so I can always bring it in. I use it for obviously wrapping up the 12 days of Christmas. And I have posting off on Tuesday. So yesterday, I was meant to film my winners videos and set them up to come up yesterday. Didn't get to do it. So they'll be up probably today and tomorrow. So maybe do all today, I don't know. And my new Super Sunday giveaway. And do you know what? I am quite close. Excuse me. Quite close to my next milestone. Let's see. It was 40 something this morning. Oh, I'm 2470. So I'm only 30. Can you focus on that? I don't think it's. Is it focusing? Or is it just my eyes that are not focusing? Anyway, I'm 30 away now. So way 30 away. And my next milestone. And then that'll be another winners to do and another giveaway. So wowza. Yeah. Wowza. I'm so excited, you know. It's fun watching it. Yes. Anyway, got some more orders coming. I'm getting stuck on the word anyway, aren't I? Anyway, I'll have to stop it. So yeah, I've got some accessories coming from Tulip. Got low on Tulip, so I figured I might stick an order in. And I did put in a Stylecraft order. I didn't put in any restocking. I just ordered a new yarn, that's all. But lots of different colours in that new yarn. So when that comes, I'll show you that. I've got a feeling there is something else that I've ordered. Maybe I've had it, I don't know. But I thought there was another one that I've ordered. But, you know, I need to stop until I make some space. So I've been uploading more stuff to the Black Friday over the last few days. Obviously, I didn't do anything yesterday. But I'm making some space for all the new stuff. And, yeah, exciting. I like doing it. I really do. I like doing the Black Friday even, as well as doing all the other stuff. You know, I should have done this years ago. But it is so much better to do this than work for the man. I never was a good employee. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a bad employee, like made mistakes or didn't know my job. But I was just a bad employee because I didn't really want to be there. That was my biggest drawback of being an employee of any kind, of any one of the places that I worked, that I really hated turning up. That was my, you know, my biggest bugbear. Working for people that I just deemed complete and utter idiots that didn't know how to, you know, run for a bus, let alone run a business or an organisation. And putting up with petty bureaucracy and suck-ups, people who suck up, and managers who love the suck-ups, you know, and favouritisms because of it. Oh, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. I miss some of it. I miss some of the I miss the people. I miss, well, some of the people. I miss the training and the camaraderie and, you know, things like the Christmas do. But, you know, the rest of it, no. Must let the tea go cold. It's lovely. I could never be a suck-up. I remember when one of my friends said, I'm gonna change now. I'm gonna play the game. I said, what do you mean play the game? She said, well, if you ever want to get on, you've got to play the game and just be all nicey to the right people. I went, oh no, screw that. You know, I'd rather just never get on. Just get off. Get off rather than get on. I said, no, I haven't got it in me. I can't do it. But, you know, she got on. And people still loved her because she was funny and nice. But, no, couldn't do it. Wasn't my bag to do that. Anyway, I've got to blow that nose again. And I have to go get a new tissue because that was seen... Well, there's no dry bits left. So, I'm going to get off and upload this one. And then film the others that I need to do. And Gareth could be coming today to do a bit of work. He wasn't going to, but we spoke on the phone yesterday and he was a bit worried about the piece of floor he took up, not being able to get it level. So he might just come and sand and cement that bit. And so it's level and always the same height and not going to change. So if he does that, he'll do that today. And then this afternoon, I was hoping to go out and see Tyler and Michael. Not this afternoon, when I'm ready, really, when they're ready. So yeah, that'd be a nice little, I haven't seen him for a little while because of Michael's move, but yeah, be cool to see him. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna get off and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.